Good afternoon and welcome back to another match day on the KM Third Division RFA. Well, coming up from that defeat, which was a very disappointed start, how prepared are you mentally with you and your team on today's game against Bakau?
Thank you very much, Navas. Definitely, it was too challenging to lose a game and prepare for the second game. Because by looking at the game, it was our maiden championship. It was our debut game. We played the KM Third Division. So they were the first team to score in the 25th minute, and the response of the boys was very good. In the 27th minutes, we equalized. Then in the second half, we were punished a set piece. So the moment where we go back to the training ground, those are the areas that we work on, set pieces, and also working on and on our weaknesses, because we find out that the last game the average performance of the team is not good. The mentality of the boys was down, and moreover, we lost a lot of possessions along the way.
All right. After mentioning that you have spent some good years, some couple of years with them, can you please tell us their strength and weakness? Looking at they were the best team on match day one. They scored 2 and then keeping a clean sheet. So you also come into the opposite. How can you tell us about that?
Yeah, as it stands, they have 2 goals. They have 3 points. We have minus 1 goal. So that means in order to be there with them, we have to beat them. We have to beat them. Though it's not going to be an easy game, because they are an experienced team, and I also know that they have very good pacey wingers and very good strikers. So we've also worked on our defense to make sure we also neutralize their strength. And also we also have a very good legal attacking team, because by looking at my attacking players that I have in my disposal and the central midfielders that we have in our disposal, I believe if we keep possession, we will neutralize their power. They play direct football, and they play long balls. They are very physical. But I have total respect with my boys. I have the belief that if they stick to the instruction, they stick to the tactics, they play the total football, they keep the ball, we will have something at the end of the day.
Yes, well, looking at the team selection also, we have seen a total changes in midfield. We've seen that Yiswanjai, who has played a very wonderful in the first game despite losing, and also Busquets, who was very instrumental in terms of aerials and also 50-50 ball. So why do you change total changes on that? What can you tell us?
Yeah, I know that Bakau United is physical, and Xavi have the physical strength and he has height. But I came up with another different modality, in the sense Idrissa Ant is a 10 player or offensive, but playing him as a midfield schemer, we want to hold onto the ball. And I believe for the first 45 minutes, we will attack and we will keep possession. And the second half, by looking at the composition of the bench, we have physical experience midfielders in the bench. So if we have what we're supposed to have in the first half, then we will do the other way around. That is bring in midfielders to consolidate what we have.
All right. Also, looking at Modulamin Cisse, he's been trusted to play the
number 9
central,
role.
yes, the center forward. Then, what can you tell us about him? And looking at is the first start for Modulamin.
Yeah, Modulamin, we've played a couple of test games with him. He's a young lad. He's a good striker. To tell you the fact is, in the 20 months that we have today, he's the only natural number 9 there. And looking at the free up that the training last 3 days that we have, he's punching in goals. Yesterday free up, he have scored an hat-trick. I believe, and he pressed a lot. He's the only point striker in the team that can press. And I believe if we have a player of that magnitude in the team, this have to start. The reason he don't start the other games is Mod Lamin is still going to school. He's going to university. So at times, if he's tied up in school, it's not easy for him to attend sessions. So, but we wanted a fit Mod Lamin. That is why he was unable to come the last game.
Well, looking at last game, the first 20 minutes was very much low, and then we've also seen that there was no shot on target or any threat from the team. So on today's game, can you tell us whether are we expecting the same or we are expecting a huge, improvement on to avoid such?
I will assure you one thing, Navas. I believe today is going to be the best game of Husker FC. We will play good football. We will create abundance of chances in the first half. And I promise you one thing. We will have a respectable performance at the end of the game.
All right, then your last word, because we've seen that also looking at the standing, we are on 7 and playing against, the team that is sitting currently on top based on the standing that we have here. So what's your last word on today's game? We are expecting a bounce back, or?
I will promise you one thing. At the end of today's game, there will be changes in the line of table. Maybe there will be 1 point difference between us and Baka United. Maybe it's only going to be minus or plus goals in between us. So because that was week 1, this is week 2. So it's going to be a different ball game. And now I am assuring Huskers fans that let them maintain patience. Let them trust the process. It's a new team that we are building. It's a new project that we are building. But if we are set on the right trails, the team is going to be one of the best emerging football teams in the Gambia.
All right. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you very much, the media crew. Thank you very much, Navas. Thank you very much, the cameraman. And thank you very much, the team management team, from Ablai going up to the last guy in the management team. I'm definitely opportune and privileged to work with this great family. Definitely, the management is very supportive, and they are doing their best. But I will tell them one thing is let them maintain a bit of patience in the team. It's a young team. Definitely we are working very hard to make sure we are there. And I will assure them that before week 2 or week 3, we will see the team in a very good pedestal.
All right.
Thank you very much.